I stayed awake like the night would fix it, like darkness knew what to do. I let the hours move around me, still thinking of you. The city slowed, the lights went low. I waited for relief, but every thought just circled back and stayed with me. I believe the quiet would ease the pain, but silence doesn't always change. The night didn't help, it didn't heal, it just made everything more real. The night didn't help, it stayed the same, held all the feeling and let it remain. I sat with every memory, like it might soften down. I thought the dark would hide the ache, but it stayed around. Your name still landed in my chest, exactly where it hurt. The night didn't break me open, it just confirmed. I don't blame the darkness, I don't feel misled. I just thought the night would do more than this instead. The night didn't help, no calm, no end, just me and everything unsaid. The night didn't help, it let me see that loving you still lived in me. If morning comes, I'll pretend I'm fine, but right now I'm honest in this time. I don't need saving, I don't need sleep, I just need the truth to breathe. The night didn't help, but I stayed, I felt it all anyway. The night didn't help, that's okay. Some pain doesn't move, it stays. The sky begins to change its tone, like nothing went wrong. The night didn't help, but it stayed with me all along. I felt the words rise in my chest and fall back down. I chose the calm, I'm not explaining over sound. You spoke like everything was clear, like nothing needed more. I stood right there with all my truth behind the door. I didn't lie, I didn't bend, I just didn't say what I meant. I stayed unsaid so we could stay. I held my voice and let it fade. I stayed unsaid, not weak, not scared, just careful with what I shared. I nodded through the heavy parts like I understood. I learned how to agree in ways that felt good. You never heard the way my breath learned how to pause. Some silence isn't empty, it's full of cause. I didn't choose confusion, I chose control. I kept the truth spoken honestly, would it end, or would love finally begin? I don't regret the quiet, I regret the time it took to learn that silence can lie. I stayed unsaid, and now I know some truths don't save you, they just grow. I stayed unsaid, that's the truth. I loved you best when I stayed mute. The night didn't ask me to explain. It let the unsaid stay and remain. We stood right at the edge of it, but never crossed the line. Everything was almost said, but stayed behind. Your eyes avoided last truth like it might bruise. We held the ending in our hands, but didn't choose. I felt the moment asking to be complete, but we stepped back before our fingers met. We didn't touch closure, we let it pass. Left the ending open in the past. We didn't touch closure, no final sign. Just walked away at the same time. We talked in circles near the truth, like it was too short. Every word felt careful from the start. I waited for the question you didn't ask. You waited for the answer I held back. We were close enough to finish us, but distance felt safer than trust. We didn't touch closure, still feels near, like something unfinished is here. We didn't touch closure, we stayed kind and left the ending undefined. If we had reached for it, would it hurt or would it finally work? I don't blame the hesitation, I don't feel wrong. Some endings stay incomplete long. Didn't touch closure, and I remain carrying the space where should have been. We didn't touch closure, that's the truth. Some love doesn't end, it pauses you. The night didn't close the door, it stayed ajar. We didn't touch closure, and that's where we We're still talking like before, but something wasn't there. Your voice arrived a second late, like it came from somewhere else. I listened past the words you chose to what you didn't say. The silence started filling in along the way. I didn't need you to explain, I felt the shift begin. Some changes speak without a sound. I heard the distance before it grew. In every pause between me and you, I heard the distance, soft and thin, love stepping back before it ends. Your touch stayed light, almost careful, like it knew the truth. I stayed longer than I should've, trying not to lose. We shared the same familiar space, but not the same time. I felt you drifting inward while I stayed behind. I didn't call it leaving, I didn't call it loss. I just felt the closeness turn to frost. I heard the distance in the room, and how the quiet made more room. I heard the distance, and I stayed listening to love pull away. If I had spoken sooner, would it change a thing? Or was the distance already listened? I don't blame the silence, I don't blame you. I just heard the space grow true. I heard the distance, and I knew some love leaves early before it moves. I heard the distance, and I remained holding what was close as it changed. The night didn't echo, it didn't insist. I heard the distance, and I let it exist. You were sitting right beside me, but not the way before. Your eyes stayed somewhere else, like they didn't need this room anymore. You answered when I asked, but never all the way. I felt you leaving sentence by sentence, day by day. I didn't need a reason, I didn't need a sign. I just felt the moment you stopped arriving on time. You less present, even when you stayed, like part of you had all the space you weren't in, moving. Your laughter came a little late, like it had to think. Your hands forgot how to reach before I could blink. I kept pretending this was normal, like love just changed its pace. But absence doesn't need distance to take place. I stopped asking what was wrong. I learned to wait. Some truths show up quietly this way. I just felt the now turn into through. You were less present, and I remained holding the shape of what changed. You were less present, that's the truth. Some love fades early before it moved. The night didn't tell me, it just showed. You were less present, and I felt it long ago. I stayed longer than the feeling, longer than the truth. I kept a space open in my life for you. You stopped arriving in my thoughts before I noticed when. I was still waiting at the door, you'd already been. I didn't mark the moment, I just stayed still. Some love ends quietly against your will. I waited past you, past the pain, past the point where love should stay. I waited past you too long, too true. I was still holding on when I was already through. Your name felt lighter every day, like it was learning how to leave. I didn't fight the change in me, I just breathed. I realized I wasn't hoping, I was used to the wait. I stayed because it felt familiar, not because it was fate. I didn't miss you, I missed the road of being someone who still hoped. I waited past you, past the just notice what's already done. I don't feel angry, I don't feel blue. I just waited longer than I needed to. I waited past you, and I'm free. Not because it ended, but because it reached me. I waited past you, that's the truth. Some love doesn't leave you stay. It just lets me move on. Haven't waited past you. We never said the sharpest things, we never let it fall. We kept the edges wrapped in calm, so nothing broke at all. You stayed kind, I stayed still, like kindness was enough. But something fragile stayed between us, uncut. I didn't feel the ending land, it missed its mark. Some breaks don't shatter, they stall. We didn't break properly, no clean divide, just love splitting unevenly inside. We didn't break properly, no end inside, just something cracked but still alive. Like we come back to this, like time would understand. We left the door half open, on purpose, unplanned. I felt the fracture growing quiet behind the calm we kept. We didn't break in pieces, we bent. I didn't know what to grieve, what to release. Some endings don't give you peace. We didn't break properly, no final word, just silence learning how to hurt. We're done. We didn't break properly, and I stayed, trying to leave what wouldn't fade. If we had let it fall apart, would it be done, or was this love always meant to linger on? I don't regret the softness, I regret the space where nothing ended, but nothing stayed. We didn't break properly, that's the truth. Some love doesn't end, loosens you. We didn't break properly, and I doesn't call it closure. It doesn't ask, we didn't break properly, and that's what lasts. We met inside a quiet window, and everything felt new. The timing was thin and fragile, but it held me in you. You smiled like you didn't plan to stay, like love was passing through. I felt it anyway, even knowing the truth. I didn't ask for forever, I didn't need belief. I just stayed for the moment and loved you briefly. I loved you briefly, but I meant it every second I was in it. I loved you briefly, soft and real. Some love doesn't last long, but it feels. We learned each other fast, like time was almost gone. Every word felt important, then moved on. I didn't hold you past the end, I didn't chase the stay. I just let the moment be and fade. I knew it wouldn't hold the future, I knew it wouldn't stay. But love doesn't need permission to feel this way. I loved you briefly, no regrets. I gave you all I could give. I loved you briefly, and I remain not broken, just changed. If I had loved you longer, would it be true? Or would it lose the honesty that grew? I don't mourn the length, I honor the truth. Some love is real because it's brief. I loved you briefly, that's the truth. I didn't lose myself in you. I loved you briefly, and I let go. Some love arrives just to show. The night doesn't ask me why it ended so fast. It just lets me remember what briefly lasted. We said enough to end the night, but not enough to close. The room went still around our words, like it already knows. Your voice faded into calm, mine stayed the same. Everything moved on slowly, but the silence waited for the echo, for something to change, but nothing followed after. The silence remained. The silence remained after you left. Not loud, not cruel, just everything else. The silence remained soft and wide, like love didn't leave, it just stepped aside. I filled the days with normal things, like they would help. I spoke your name less carefully, then stopped myself. I thought time would teach the quiet how to fade, but every answer disappeared, and the silence remained. I don't replay the ending, I replay the space where something should have happened but stayed blank. The silence remained night after night, not hurting me, just holding the light. The silence remained when I stay calm, like it chose to live where we were gone. If we had spoken one more truth, would it end, or was the quiet always meant to remain? I don't blame the words we missed or the ones we named. I just stayed where everything stopped, and the silence remained. The silence remained, and I stayed too, learning how to live with what didn't move. The silence remained, that's the truth. Some love doesn't leave, it leaves you. The night didn't answer me, it didn't explain, it just stayed with me, and the silence remained. I left the light on longer than I should, like I knew your shape. I told myself not to expect, but still I stayed awake. The hours moved like they believed you might come through. Every sound outside the door wasn't you. I didn't ask for promises, I didn't need a sign. I just waited in the space you left behind. You didn't return, and I felt it then, not as shock, but as the end. You didn't return, no reason why, just a moment, hope went quiet. The room adjusted to your absence, like it learned the truth. I stopped imagining your voice in the next room. I folded all the maybes up and set them down. I finally heard the silence say you weren't coming back around. I didn't blame the timing, I didn't ask again. I just let the waiting stop where it began. The night didn't change its mind, neither did you. I turned the light off gently. You didn't return. I never said it out loud. I didn't need you to know. I learned how to love in silence and let go. You moved on without looking back. I stayed where I was, not asking for anything, just because. I didn't make it visible, I didn't let it show. Some love survives when it stays low. I kept loving quietly, out of sight, holding you gently every night. I kept loving quietly, didn't chase. I let the feeling live in its place. I watched the distance build between your life and mine. I didn't cross it, I respected the line. Your name became a softer sound, not gone, just small. I carried you in simple ways, that's all. I didn't ask for answers, I didn't explain. I let love exist without a name. I kept loving quietly when you left. I stayed kind with what I felt. I kept loving quietly, and I remain, not waiting, just remembering. If I had loved you louder, would it stay? Or would it only push you away? I don't regret the quiet, I regret the cost of loving something I never lost. I kept loving quietly, that's the truth. Some hearts don't break loudly, they choose. So I kept loving quietly and let go without ever needing to know. The night didn't notice my love, neither did you. I kept loving quietly, and somehow that was enough. We said enough to stop the night, but not enough to stay. Your last word landed softly, then got in the way. I watched the moment close its hand without a sound. The ending didn't argue, it just turned around. I thought there'd be a message, a reason to explain, but the quiet answered instead. We didn't talk after, not once, not again. Love ended quietly then. We didn't talk after, no hate, no blame. Just two lives moving out of the same. I waited for the usual signs, a call, a word, a threat. But time kept going forward like nothing was said. Your name stayed still inside my phone like it understood that silence was the final choice you chose. I didn't block you, I didn't try, I just let the distance decide. We didn't talk after, and I knew some endings don't echo, they mute. We didn't talk after, and I stayed learning how to let go this way. If we had spoken once more, would it change? Or would it only make the quiet strange? I don't regret the ending, I regret the pause where something could have healed but never was. We didn't talk after, that's the truth. Some love doesn't break, it loosens you. We didn't talk after, and I remain not angry, just changed. Then I didn't ask me to understand it, just let the silence stand. We didn't talk after. You were still laughing like before, still calling it okay. But something in the air shifted, and I felt it change. Your words stay light and careful, like nothing had moved. But my chest heard something break before you knew. I didn't need the proof, I didn't need the sign. My heart arrived early to the goodbye. I felt it first before you left, before the quiet found its depth. I felt it first in the space between what you said and what you didn't mean. You touched my hand like it was safe, like it would always be. But I felt the distance growing inside of me. I watched you stay in body, but your mind move on. I was already grieving while you were still gone. didn't call it ending, I didn't speak the word, I just carried the knowing, unheard. I felt it first, soft and slow, love leaning back before it goes. I felt it first and stay kind, holding the truth ahead of time. If I'd said it sooner, would you see, or would the feeling still belong to me? I don't blame you for the timing, I don't feel wrong. Some hearts feel endings long. I felt it first and I remain loving you. While it changed, I felt it first, that's my truth. Some goodbyes I felt before they moved. The night didn't surprise me, I already knew. I felt it first, and then you did too. You said it like a temporary thing, like you'd be back soon. Your voice stayed warm, your eyes stayed soft, like this wasn't what you meant to do. You talked about tomorrow lightly, like it was still in view. I watched you walk away, believing you didn't know you were through. You didn't pause, you didn't cry, you left like this wasn't goodbye. You didn't mean goodbye, you just let go, like love would wait, like I would know. You didn't mean goodbye, that's what hurts. You left so gently, you never saw it work. I stayed where all your words still live, tried to keep them warm. I replayed the tone you used, like meaning my return. You never closed the door behind you, you never said it last. You walked away like endings only happened fast. I didn't stop you, I didn't ask, I just felt the future slip past. You didn't mean goodbye, you meant not now, but time doesn't stop, it teaches how. You didn't mean goodbye, still you left. Some endings happen by neglect. Ooh. If you had known this was the end, would you stay? Or would it still feel easier to walk away? I don't blame the way you left, I blame the space where love needed intention, not grace. You didn't mean goodbye, but it became the quiet shape of your name. You didn't mean goodbye. just knew some goodbyes happen without meaning to. We sat closer than we felt, like habit knew the way. Your hand stayed near but not in place where it used to stay. I noticed pauses in your breath, I noticed how you moved. Nothing happened all at once, the space grew. I didn't ask what changed, I didn't try to prove. I just felt the closeness loosen too. The space grew between our words, between what stayed and what occurred. The space grew soft and slow, love stepping back before it goes. Tone like truth needed room. I watched the present stretch itself out of you. I stayed longer than the moment asked me to. I kept hoping the distance would choose us two. I didn't blame the silence, I didn't fight. I just felt the air between us turn light. The space grew in every pause, in all the things we didn't talk. The space grew and I remain listening to love pull away. If I moved closer, would it shrink or would it push us past the brink? I don't blame the time, I just felt the closeness lose. The space grew and I knew some love leaves slowly before it moves. The space grew, that's the truth. I stayed still while it moved space grew quietly between you